MK. Look at me. Look at me. Is that the money here really looking, baby? All you gotta do is just look at me, Oh, you ain't never ever seen real dash. All you gotta do is just look at me, Being president with a crime, okay, then judge gon' have to throw the book at me, Look at me. Look at me. Wonder why baby real choosing that Z shit. All you gotta do is just look at me, Wonder why I hate, cause I came with a whole new way. Gotta look at me, Just like Chris Beats, bust around some beats, man, I had to tell the whole world, look at me now. Look at me. Look at me. I'm with a hater you couldn't be. Ask all the ops, they sick of me. They tryna copy literally. I know they wanna get rid of me. They see my face on the poster. Well, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to. I got a party today. Hey, bring out the dancers. They finna pop it on stage. Hey, know what they came for. Just take a look at my pendant. I get the grants and Benjis. I'm pouring lean in the simply. Watch a little shorty get ratchet. Dior shirt 840. These kicks 1140. A mirror jean 1240. She looking better, get your little young rich. You looking at one of the goals. Look at me, know I was chose. Look how I sit on my throne. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Is that the money here really looking, baby? All you gotta do is just look at me. Oh, you ain't never ever seen real dash. All you gotta do is just look at me. Being president with a crime, okay, then judge gon' have to throw the book at me. Look at me.
What up? What up? Shout out to a Lil Idol. You know what it is. Where's my chat at, dude? Sorry I'm late. Hey, better late than never is what they say. I'm beat. Kids' birthdays, parents, siblings, step family members, fireworks, candles, gifts, snacks. Your boy is beat, but I made it. It's 9 o'clock. I won't waste too much of your time. We do have one weekly show note. It's about shipping. Let me see. Let me go to the old page. Where's it at? Check it out. All right, check it out. Here's what we got. Here, I'll give you the whole thing. This was like the week before. Anything you see us post this week, unless it says it's for the stream, is available on kushcrolls.com. I'm telling you, I'm going to be posting a lot, and I'll tell you why. Here's a preview for tonight. Bro, how nice is that thing? Split Yuma. Ay. This is going up tonight. Why does the quality so bad there? Okay. It's going to look better on stream. That's going up tonight. But here's the news. Shipping update. Dude, it's a heat wave up in this bitch. Okay? It's going to be up to like 110 degrees. So we're going to do maybe 3 or 4 boxes. I think Bridgety said she's in like the low 80s and she's going to be gone for a month. So she wants to do her box. But we're only going to do a few boxes just to free up some space. So what up, Silence? The Voices. Sound like a crazy person name there. What's up? Welcome. So no shipping this week unless, like I said, you're in like the low 80s. It's going to be really hot here, which isn't the biggest deal because it's not going to sit here. A delay or something in your area at 90, 100 degrees, it's just not worth it. So, and then the second thing is Tim, they had their baby. So he's not going to be here this week. So it's like, you know what? This is a good week to sit by the pool, do a staycation. Even though we didn't work a lot this weekend, bro, it was just, you know how it is. People coming to our house. We had a petting zoo come for our kids. We went to the festival. Every single day there was a festival by our house. It was our 6-year-old birthday party, our 1-year-old's birthday party. So it was just fucking insane. I'm ready to get back into work, but we're not going to ship. So if you're like, hey, man, it's 80 degrees here. I don't got a lot of crazy stuff. We will ship you out. It's probably only going to be one day, like Tuesday for Wednesday. So that's pretty much it. Ship mine. It's only 100 here. The bean hot like Arizona. All right, who's up in here? Code, what's good? We'll start here in 1 second. Jeroboam Chabatsky, I think you got an open invoice on the site. You might have missed it. Make sure if you guys check out with Apple Pay, you do the last step. Dude, I don't know what it is. There must be a step that says, are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? Are you sure you're sure you're sure? Because everybody that uses Apple Pay, they go to checkout and they think they did and they didn't. So, Randall, what's up, man? Randall, dude, I seen a picture of Randall, dude. He wasn't lying when he said he's a regular old white guy. Dude, that guy looks like he has conversations about different Chinese buffets. You feel me? Joey, I was hanging out with Tomcat. I didn't know that one of my best friends growing up is cousins. His mom's your aunt. That would be your cousin. Joey's always confusing. He's like, my wife's boyfriend. My wife's husband. I mean, not boyfriend. Sorry. My wife's husband. I go, isn't that you? He talks in like this weird fourth person speak or whatever, but didn't know that was your cousin. I love Tom and Chantel. So, Jabezus, yeah. There we go. Little man's first stream. Let's go, boy. Get used to this voice. It's your Uncle Bobcat. That's pretty funny, dude. Let's go. So we had our 1-year-old's birthday. Next year, Tim we better pair these birthdays up. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get started. I got started late, so I ain't got nothing rolled up. We're going to go ahead and start. We've got a Sun God Paley. I think we're going $10. What do you say? What do you say? Let's twist one up, y'all. We're going to do some shutter speed. Pink lemonade and Jack Air. Dude, this is how much of a weed head I am, dude. Timmy was with me. I opened this jar. I said, damn, that smells like Jack Air. Bam. Dude, you don't know nobody like me. Dude's the only one. D is the one who put me on your streams. Dude, I love D. I was so happy to see her. Tom didn't show up right away. He must have been working. So D and Chantel. Shout out to Chantel. I've always loved Chantel. She about as pregnant as gonna be. Everybody fucking. What up with all these babies, dude? God damn. But yeah, that was cool to hang out with the Tomcat. It was pretty surreal to see his daughter playing with my daughter in our giant ass trampoline and them hugging, and it was just crazy, man. It just reminds me of how fast time flies, but how lucky I am. And I'm not making salt water with my eyes. You are! Baby season, you better get busy. Oh, you already know I gets busy. Ain't nobody gets busier than me, dude. I'm like a bee. I'm like a bee, Tyann. I stay busy. I stay buzzing. Dude, I will say this. As host at our house, I thought we did damn good, dude. We fed everybody. The food was good. My mom made some really good vegetable pizza. We had a petting zoo come to our house. The whole neighborhood. Jackie said she heard some kid down the street say, they got a horse. So and then my neighbor was getting his roof done. And there's a lot of Spanish speaking gentlemen. And they were taking a lunch break. And that was when the horses pulled up and stuff. And they were just chilling, Poppy. Like, damn, dude. Look at these spoiled ass kids. Jeroboam, what's up, man? 25 going once. I moved your stuff today. Your NEM is looking good. 25, you guys ready? All right, let's see here. I started late. I got to not yap so much tonight. Let me roll this thing up. Bling, what's up? What's up? Shout out all the new people. I've been terrible at promoting. Amazes me that anybody even shows up to the stream because, I mean, man, I haven't been posting. But I will say this. There's 2 times. Let's double that thing up. First one of the night, you got $10 off. Let's go. There's 2 times in the year where we do kind of slow everything down a bit. There we go. And it's summertime when everything is super, super baking hot. And it's Christmas time when shipping sucks. And everybody's buying presents. And we're hanging out with our family. So We're taking advantage of it right now. And yeah, once the weather breaks, we're ready. We're going to pretty much bust ass till December. So, okay, you guys ready? Oh, that was from last stream. That was from last stream. I guess I'm not ready. Let me cook. I'm like a DJ, dude. I don't do fucking requests. All right, because once you start making requests and everybody watch the fucking stream, let them cook. No orange hammers right now. I got a human centipede recordia right here. 45. This thing is nasty. Purple recordia. Blunt. Ashtray. Okay, we good. I didn't do too bad fucking up my diet, but I did say, you know, for the kids' party, let them eat cake. You know what I'm saying? So I ate thank you, Dirty. I ate a little bit of cake. I'm like down 10 pounds. A lot of that's probably just water, inflammation, tacos. But today I fasted until 3 p.m., ate some burger meat, ate some fucking cottage cheese, ate some filet. I think I'm going to stick with this, dude. So see me in 6 months when the tricep is popping. Been feeling pretty good. But everybody was loving the steak tacos. Mark, you cannot bid, man. You be bidding and then you don't pay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call you out like that. But, bro, you pop in the stream, you bid, you don't pay, and then we don't ever see you. So I'm not taking a bid from that guy. I like you, but it ain't nothing personal. But, bro, you don't ever fucking pay. You just ghost us all the time. So kindly fuck off. I like you, but you don't fucking pay. I'd rather just keep this piece than have to move it and then chase you, and then I don't find you, and then I got to move it back. I'm good. Like it's been multiple times. 6 months is bulking season. Let's go, dude. I've been bulking. My bulking season was the past 22 years. So bounce mushrooms tonight. I'm not for sure. I'll tell you this, mushrooms been a little bit weak on our stream lately, so I haven't packed a lot. Look at this. I can't even get 45 for this. The only bid I got is a guy who ain't going to pay. So mushrooms not exactly popping at the moment. So let's see what else we got, huh? Holy. Sorry, not personal, but dude, I am over fucking chasing people. Did you have it? If I had 45, I would. Well, that's a problem. Thank you. Reef Rebellion, what's up? Check this out. I got a pink bubble coral. Got to make sure I don't lose my ass on this thing. Here we go. Hang on. Pink bubble coral from Aussie. Large bubble coral, $200. Yeah, Silence. We stream 3 to 5 days a week, and I post on my website almost every day. So if you see something on my social medias, chances are it's already on the website, or it'll say teaser for the stream, and then you'll see it on the stream tonight. I do stream a little bit less in the summer, and I stream a little bit later. I think it was Cody. He was like, man, you're not starting until 9. I'm like, 9 if you're lucky. Kids are up a little bit later. It's hard to get them to settle down. So kids get back into school. Well, my kids are homeschooled, but when the kids start school and everything gets back to normal, we stream 5 days a week, and we start earlier. So yeah, this piece was awesome. JB1 got one. She pre-ordered one from like the Discord stuff, and then I bought one for you guys. 7. Oh, maybe it wasn't you then. I thought maybe it was somebody else, or maybe it was you. And you know, if I can pay for it on Thursday, I'll take it. What is it, Sunday? My God, don't you adult people have credit cards and deal with your credit card? I'm not the bank. This is not Affirm Pay on the streams. This is not Wimpy's Burgers. Take one now, pay it next, gladly take you next Thursday. Pay you next Thursday. People getting a little too comfortable in here, ain't it? You don't have a credit card? How are we not? How are we not adulting? Are you one of those adults that goes around and uses your debit card for stuff? And you probably have like a regular person's savings account. Can you just start watching the stream more and start taking all of my advice? Life, financial, relationship, personal advice. No credit card is crazy. First of all, you're susceptible to get all your money taken out of your debit card. Best case scenario, your shit's froze for like 10 days till you get a new card. You're missing out on the credit card points. Krista, you see what I'm dealing with? 22. When I was 22, I had 6 jobs, woman. 22, get one. But yeah, learn how to use it right, okay? It's a good tool. Just learn how to use it right. Benny, what up, man? I'm really feeling like Dad Unk today. They really got me feeling like Unk today. I guess I'm just putting this one up right away. I didn't have a debit card for like 4 years. I've had one forever. Will never even set it up. Because you got to have the layers, dude. You got to have the layers. $100. This is a badass mushroom, dude. Gail's got my back. I saw Joy use a debit card for the first time like weeks ago. Oh, 3 years. Well, like I said, the reason you don't want to use a debit card is any fraud that happens, it's connected right to your money. So your shit's frozen. If something happens on your credit card, bro, dude, I tell my credit card, I didn't buy that shit. Go fight that bitch. It doesn't even affect, they just erase it off of your shit. They just do this. And then points? You ain't getting points? The school system has really failed. And I love how 22 is just a baby now. But I'm only 22. Peak childbearing years. What are we doing as a society as a whole? That's all right. I got to teach each and every one of you. Daddy's here. But you really can fuck your life up with a credit card, by the way. I'm not having kids till I'm 25, at least in this economy. Oh my God, listen. You haven't been listening to the stream long enough. You'll never think you have enough money for kids. Never. It'll never happen. Krista, you out here balling. You think you got enough money for kids? Nobody does. You just do it. I had like 4 credit cards by 22. Well, to be fair, Joey was also running schemes. So maybe not listen to him. Got me feeling old at 43, bro. I'm 41. I don't even know how it happened. 1:30, let's go. And now that I know Kaylee doesn't have a credit card, we're definitely gonna keep her card on file and buy stuff with it. And we're gonna be like, told you. Somebody, oh, Kaylee can't pay. Somebody hacked my card. Oh, I wonder who that. Wouldn't it be a shame if somebody just hacked her card? Taught her a little lesson. That's a joke. I don't even see your credit cards. I don't see any of that. We don't keep any of that on file. It doesn't even show me that. That's a joke. Wouldn't it be a shame if somebody just taught her a lesson? 1:30. Part of the reason I use Apple Pay, I don't know anything about Apple Pay. I just know it's a pain in my ass on my website when people use it and they never check out. No, I paid already. No, you didn't. Go check again. I did. Did you use Apple Pay? I did. You didn't finish. But other than that, I don't know anything about it. Dude says, what's up, my Blastos on my frag rack is starting to become overgrown on it. What should I do with my Blastos that's on my frag rack? That's like, what should I do with all this extra money that I have? Frag them down, grow them. How many options do you have, deuces? Sorry. Am I on one tonight? I'm fucking hungry. I'm tired. I'm hangry. I'm on a calorie deficit for like, it's got to be 8 days now that I've been working out and logging my food. The testosterone boost alone, dude, I'm fighting with people, dude. Not just the man in the mirror. Apple Pay, yep, all you Apple Pay. At least you guys got an excuse. Will it take over a rock if I move it? I mean, Blastos grow pretty slow, so I've never been worried. I've never in my life been worried about Blastos taking over. You know what I'm saying? Chip them off, chisel them. What do I do with all these Blastos are going to take over? Are you sure you got Blastos? Got my Amex and the Apple Pay. I'm double protected. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Let's go. Who's got this one? 450 bat, 350 glove for my 10-year-old baseball season. Money pits, love them. Dude, Blastos tonight? No Blastos tonight. I'm pretty low on Blastos. Who got the bid? 130? Kaylee. Okay. Taking a puppy potty break. Mr. Answer early. Orange hammers. No orange hammers tonight. 3 Blastos I got from you rolling so fast. Some people think I'm scamming them when I give them to them. They're like, what is this tiny little thing you gave me? I'm like, it's a Blasto and it was free, you son of a bitch. I guess the Merlettis grow fast, but taking over, I don't know about that. Maybe you guys are just damn good coral growers. Maybe it's just you. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you. Okay. Here we go. My stuff wasn't loaded on my Dropbox, but it is now. Bam. Dude, look at this. Little Signorina, yellow through it. It's on a nice little rock. Actually, this is a really cool piece right here. $165. I think that's a good price. Purple, yellow, see-through. It's got some like light blue kind of like stained glass over it. Man. Fire. Let me light this up. Speaking of fire, thank you guys for hanging out. No orders coming in. It was not easy. Well, I haven't fully got through because most stuff drops on Sunday, Monday. I didn't place one order. I take that back. We have a personal private collection that we bought, but I told him I'll buy it. It was 10 grand. I bought out the collection, but he has to hold it one more week because of the heat. That is a Helio. That thing's on the website, and I'll tell you this, way better looking in person. Like way better. And that's been here for like 3 weeks, that Helio. It is on the site. It's doing so good. Nobody want this one? We'll hold it. $165. That's a good price for a little Signorina like that. Let's see. What else do we got? A Cantho trying to get some people into the meat game for cheap. $250. That's a good price. We're going to try to go through these pretty quick. Dude, Coral had a blast. I think if I could do it over again, what up, Hammerhead? We surprised Coral with a petting zoo. I think next time we'll tell her it's come, or like if I could do it over, I would have told her it was coming. I think it was like too many surprises. We had her walk outside and she got her pink Silverado, the little Power Wheel. And then I was like, drive over here. And then it was all of our family and like a petting zoo. And it was like maybe too much. She did good. But next time I think we'll tell her to like amp her up. But dude, they had rabbits, they had llamas, they had horses, they had horseback riding. Goats, there was little baby goats, or as I call them, horn dogs. Pearl said, what is that? I said, that's a horn dog. It was just a baby goat. Baby goats, they had a donkey? I don't even remember that. Oh, I do remember that. Okay. All right, everybody's sleeping out there tonight. Scully with the little purple streak, little orange. All right, let's light it up. Let's change this up around. Let's do some Zoes after this one. But it was a good time, I can't lie. Good memories. We also went and watched the fireworks. I've got some Spawn Scullies for you. And man, dude, we were so close to the fireworks. Like stuff was like getting in our eyes. Probably not healthy to have the Chinese firework explosion aftermath. Just taking hits of that shit, but I didn't know we were that close. So we'll survive. I think I got the black lung pop. Just watch the damn fireworks. Here's a teaser pic real quick. Look at this bower that I'm cooking. That's a teaser. I can't show you the rest. You see it's still a little skinny. It's a giant piece. Let me see. Spawn Scullies. Here's one. Bruh. 85. 85 if you want to spawn Scully. This is not fragged. This is not aquaculture. This was spawned at a coral farm in Australia. Spit out a crap load of babies. Every time we see them, the tentacles are wide open. You see it? Like, this is going to turn into a badass fucking Scully, dude. Some baby blues in there. Nasty. Nasty. Grafted leptos. I do have some in the farm. I didn't take any pictures of those. Right now, it seems like meats are hot. I thought these were hot. Zoes are pretty hot. Acans have been pretty hot. Leptos, people, that's like a nerdier coral, like something I'm into, and obviously you, but I didn't take any pictures. I'll take that back. Maybe I brought something that you might like. Might not be a grafted lepto. Here we go. All right, I guess we're shutting it down early tonight. Did I start too late? Kind of almost didn't stream. I was like, dude, everybody's beat. It's the weekend. 4th of July is coming. And I said, no. You don't ever miss a fucking Sunday. And I said, that's right, me. You right. Let's go. 85 going once, going twice. That's the deal of the night so far. Who wins Father's Day Acanthos? Oh, wait. That's just our community. I forgot. Crazy. Well, and the people trying to copy us sometimes, maybe. It might happen, maybe. 85, $5 off, dude. Stupid price. Stupid. Let's go cheap here. Let's see if anybody wants cheap. This is a cool piece. Let's go $10. Let's feel it out. Goniopora. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Pink, green, Mardi Gras. That's what I call this one. Code. Yeah, we got you. Especially after somebody pays an invoice that puts your email and everything in there. So you good to go, baby. You part of the gang, 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 gang. Appreciate you. Can't believe Tim had the kid and they're back home already. Happened so damn fast. Crazy. 110 degrees. We've been, we're supposed to get a new air conditioner. We have 2 air conditioners. One does like the upstairs and one does the main floor in the basement. And the main floor one, it's old as fuck. And my mom's boyfriend, he does HVAC, so that's his thing, but he does everything. And he was like, I was like, dude, I just want to get one. I don't want to wait for this thing to cause a problem. Even though it works good, my house is crispy, dude. You come into my house, bruh, you better bring a damn hoodie. But we got to replace that, but it's supposed to be super hot. And he wants to do it this week. Can we be without air for 2-3 hours in the 110 heat? Not looking forward to it. Red Rum, what up? Parka's got to be worn in my house. Dude, don't invite me to your house. If your thermostat is anywhere above like 66, 67, don't even invite me to your house. Let's just hang out outside, dude, because we might as well. I wouldn't do that. What if something goes wrong? Well, I could already tell you with him, ain't nothing going to go wrong. His name is literally John Farmer. He's like the original man that knows how to fix everything. So I tell you what, if there's one thing I've never been worried about, it's when he's fixing something. So I ain't worried about that, dude. 78? Did you say 78? Dude. 78. Oh my God, dude. This stream is too, dude. I'm like Iceman. What y'all gonna do but freeze up when you see me? 72. Oh my God. A bunch of sweaty people in this stream. Even wear a sweater? Oh my God, dude. Are you a female? I know women have a hard time regulating their body temperature, dude. A lot of women don't know this, but men, this is just a biological fact before you call me a sexist or something. Men can regulate their body temperature better. And a mentally strong man, such as myself, it just takes my brain to cool down. Like I could just think about it and fucking regulate my temperature. I could set myself mentally with my thermostat. $74 is insane, dude. How do y'all even have a fish tank alive? Cold 24/7. At least you know it though. It's like you can always put on more clothes. Can't even handle 70. It's not about handle. All right, let's get one thing clear. As a man, there's a ton of shit I can handle. Okay? It's about being top G and earning the spot to control the thermostat. Okay? When you're a young man, you don't get to touch the thermostat. It's 78 at your grandma's house and you're sweating your ass off because she want to save a few bucks. When you're the man of the house, 63. Why? Because I fucking said so. Go put on all them fucking clothes that I've been paying for. 20, Rasta, let's go. I'm a sweaty bitch at night. Joey had to suffer at night. Lauren, I'm going to help all your problems. Go to TikTok and type in the ice blanket. I own 3 of them. I've turned other people onto the stream, changed their life. If you're a sweat sleeper or a hot sleeper, go run. I will allow you to turn the stream off. Go to TikTok right now and buy one of the extra large ice blankets. And then you could thank me later. More money for me to spend. This worth it. They can't be that good. Well, I'll tell you this. Jackie makes the bed, sheets, comforter. She sleeps like a normal person. I lay the first ice blanket down. So ice blanket, boom, right on top of the bed. And then I put my pillow, which is like a cooling pillow, obviously. And then I have an ice blanket on the top of me. So I'm iced out. I literally am Iceman. I'm literally Iceman, freezing bitches in my dreams and nightmares. Dude. And that's, dude, I'm telling you right now, that's the move. And the only reason I have 3 is because one of my kids stole one of them. Dude, I'm literally like a vampire, dude. Body temperature regulated. Otherwise, look, you could be somebody like Lauren, waking up with like they're laying on fucking warm lettuce, just wet, warm lettuce, stanking. Poor J man. I wanted a bed jet till I saw they were $1,000. Don't even do it. You're done. I saved you. Look at all the money I just saved you. I don't know how much the ice blanket is. Don't care. We'll always have 2 of them. You might spend $160, maybe. That's nothing for how much time you spend laying in bed. Get 2 of them, though. You're welcome. And make sure you get the real one. Don't get the fucking Temu. I know some of you guys. Well, this one's only $45 on TikTok. It doesn't even work that good. Yeah, motherfucker, because I told you to get the real one. Signorina, big boy, orange mouth, purple, nothing crazy, but really, really healthy. $150. I don't have a link on me. Just go TikTok, ice blanket. You'll find it. I don't know the name of the company. You'll find it. I think you find the actual account ice blanket, because a lot of people try to rip them off. They're on Amazon. I don't know about that. I would assume so, but I know if you type in ice blanket, other shit will come up. Because Jackie thought she was going to be cool and buy me some cooling blanket. And I appreciate the thought and everything. You know what I mean? But, dude, nothing beats the ice blanket. The real deal. Thanks for the sous vide recommendation. Cooked steak last night and chicken tonight. Both amazing. Dude, I haven't. That's awesome that you did that. People don't know about the sous vide. It's crazy. And I was in the same boat. Another life-changing thing that people, when they finally listen to me, if you're eating chicken that's not sous vide, you just don't know how much better it could be. It's the good life over here, y'all. And now I'm open to learn stuff from you guys, and I have. You know, the one that comes to mind, look at this war coral. This is a nice piece. The one that comes to mind is my shark vacuum. I was a Dyson guy. God, the Dyson kept fucking up. Parts kept fucking breaking. They'd lie, say they're sending me something, never send me a part. Somebody on stream said, I'll die for this company, Shark. I'll take a bullet for Shark. And I said, from a company? For a company? What up, Reefer? Get a Shark vacuum. We all told you Shark. Look at them. Look at the Shark people in here now. Shark. Somebody say Shark vacuum. I got a Shark. I like Shark. And dude, that's me now. I'm on Team Shark, dude, so hard. I ride for Team Kirby. Reefer plug, you're welcome in here, but you're blocked. Did this motherfucker just say Kirby when we got this whole goddamn shark gang in this bitch? We will fight your ass, dude. Bro's got a Kirby. Do you also have a pocket full of Werther butterscotch? I had 2 Dysons. Krista, I know how good the Dyson is. Until you have an issue, I'm telling you. Shark. God. Team Shark, baby. Team Shark. Kirby. Motherfucker said Kirby. You know you got a dusty ass floor, dude. Oh my god. Are we doing cool? I forgot what we were doing. Lauren fucked her shark up a couple weeks ago. Guess what? You can go buy a whole brand new one for cheap because it's fucking shark. Dude, you guys have been crushing me on these Ghanies, but I love this. Is like a Kush Corals only piece right here. I'm telling you. You guys be sleeping. $80. I'm telling you, Chris, the shark is badass. First of all, as I remember, because I haven't had Dyson for a little while, isn't there a trigger that you have to hold when you're using the Dyson? Like you have to hold down the trigger, I think. I don't remember. I just remember one of the things about the shark. Oh yeah, dude. No wonder Krista's got that. You ever seen a picture of her? She got a strong finger right here. Now I know why. Holding the Dyson down. Us shark people don't have to do that. There is a trigger for extra power, which is, you don't have that with the Dyson. Do you have an extra power? Dude, her trigger finger's strong. And that's a telltale sign that somebody owns a Dyson. How many of these you have? Not all of them have mixed color. So only a few more that have that have some grafting to them. I'm okay with the Dyson until it fails and then you get a shark. I'm not okay with you vacuuming your house with the Kirby. We're going to need to get you a coupon or something, bro. Kirby, dude. You're like, dude, your carpet's like let Hunter Biden in there, dude. He'll start trying to smoke up Parmesan cheese in the carpet because that Kirby ain't picking that shit up. Just sweep it. Dude's got to look for a vacuum expert. Like there's like still those old businesses where the old timer fucking fixes Kirby vacuums, dude. Yep, it's a belt gone wrong again. Actually, I have a crooked finger. I'm telling you that I don't. Why do you think? What up, Kyle? Why do you think that popped in my head? Because with the shark, you don't pull the trigger. It just, dude, you just click it. You get 2 clicks, bare floor, I think, and something else. Dude, it's so simple. You don't even need to know anything. Click it and it's running. But if you need that extra juice, you know how good it feels to hit the extra power? Dude, I fucking turn into Toolman Taylor if I pull that trigger, dude. I'm like a fucking floor gangster. Kyle, what do you use? Got a shark and a sensor went out right away. Warranty expired. They wanted to charge me when I paid for the vacuum for the sensor. All right, first of all, this ain't fucking Shark's complaint section. I don't want to hear, none of us want to hear about any problems you had a shark. Probably wasn't a real shark. It's probably a fucking Kirby. Former Dyson guy, shark. Oh my God, dude. It's like finding like long lost family members. I've never had to deal with shark customer service. I'd assume it's like overseas because their shit's cheap. Dude, first of all, if you were a real shark head, you would just buy 2. The price, you're looking at the Dyson, $1,400. You looking at the shark, you go, it's $157. That's probably not as good as the Dyson. Yeah, it's better. Buy 2 of them. Broom and dustpan from the Dollar Tree, still more effective than the Kirby. You know what rips your 30s, bro? Pulling that shark trigger, it rips. Dude, I'm telling you, and you know what? I use the trigger on the shark sparingly, dude. I'm using it like I'm playing Mario Kart and I got 1 mushroom. You know what I mean? And you know, some of y'all out there fucking spam that shit like you got the golden mushroom forever. Damn, bitch. Just go get a Dyson if you want to have one big finger. Dude, Krista's hand looked like a foam finger. Dude, she's out there doing the Sophie Cunningham. That motherfucker's gonna be real scary, dude. She hits Sean with the Sophie Cunningham. Oh, she means business, dude. Not the not the Dyson finger. That motherfucker. Oh, damn, son. Oh, too good. Dude, oh my God. Krista just sent us a picture of her literal finger, dude. This is crazy. Oh my God, dude. Look at this. This is her finger. Dude, look at that thing. Holy. I forgot what we were doing. Oh, let's go. Hey. Her house is clean. Let's just look at that. We'll look at it that way. And all you Dyson people, dude, you know you got fucking carpal tunnel. Jeremiah, what's up? Prostate checker 4000. Reefing with G just got excited. He was like, whoa. Haven't seen the tricep tonight. I'm all, you know, sometimes you gotta, it's kind of like showing the tricep off is kind of like when you pull the shark trigger. It's like, you know, just do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick your moments. I'm feeling a little fatigued today, so I did hit tries and buys. I'm talking about muscles. Don't get excited, Hammerhead. Love a vac mop. I have the Teenco. Does Shark make one? I'm not approving that message. It's because you've been slacking. I have not been slacking. All right. I want the progression to be a shock. And start using a fat filter. And then one day I'm just gonna be like, bam. Let's go. Does okay with hair. Dude, I'll tell you what does good with hair. The Shark Vac. You just got to get the right attachment. And guess what comes with it? Deuce is the type of guy to finally get a Roomba and then his dog shits on the floor when you ain't home. Damn, dude, what the? That would be so terrible. Frag Rack's going to be packed. Well, this week, we're not going to ship a lot of people's stuff because it's going to be fucking hot, which really sucks. The only thing that's nice about it for us is Tuesday and Wednesday not shipping. Probably be in the pool, chilling with the kids. I've really been catching up with a lot of stuff around the house, so there's really not a lot for me to do. But Tim's not here, so I do got to do like some water changes and stuff. So I guess that'll probably fill that time. Oh, excuse me. First vacuum because we had 3 dogs, all short hair and shed a lot. Anything you miss picks it up separate from the water. What up, Will? This is a Fabia from my farm, man. I don't remember. I don't know if it's Fascination. I don't remember the name on this one. I believe it is. I like that Kyle came through and he was like, Got a shark. Former Dyson. I like how he threw that out there. Former Dyson. Still waiting for the posting to the website. Well, how about that? What do you think is going to happen first? Randall places a bid or I post stuff on the website? Place your bets, motherfuckers. The website is looking good. Shows name, new name on your chat, old name on mine. I don't know. Still have the Dyson sitting in the closet. Dude, when I was a kid, tell me if this is weird because I thought it was weird. 35 going once. My dad would keep the vacuum. He had a garbage bag, a plastic garbage bag over the vacuum to keep the vacuum clean. I hated that. I hated that. The vacuum wasn't in a closet. I don't know why. Now that I remember this as a kid, it was sitting there with a bag over it. Very weird. I guess I don't need to ask. That is weird. The Elegance, you want me to do that one? I can. Determined to get an Acantho when I get paid. Man, now would be the time because the prices on the Acanthos are low because we're in our slow time. And I bought so many, I've got some deals. And I got to go to the airport on the 1st. And I got to go to the airport on the 6th. And we're getting Acanthos then too. Not sure where we're going to put them. I asked if they could hold in Indonesia, and they were like, no. They're like, it's going on an airplane, motherfucker. You're taking your corals no matter what. I'm like, but I don't have room. And they were like, we don't care. Okay, I can't see what these videos are for some reason. It's not showing me the thumbnail. So let me see. Hang on. All right, we're just going to have to be surprised together. I don't know what this is. Nope. What the fuck is this, dude? Why aren't all my things downloading? No, that's an old video. Here, let me put something else up while I try to find the Elegance. I like this hammer. Dude, it's yellow looking in person to me with some rainbow to it. Let's go. Still drink Red Bull. I haven't had one for quite a while. I've been drinking a half of a Bloom. I've really cut my caffeine way, 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 way down. Not you, the boss. Well, I'll tell you this. I don't know who the fuck else you'd be talking to. I'm the goddamn man of this house. Looked first. Been so long I got to build a box. Let's go. I appreciate you. Dude, now's a good time. These are the best prices you're going to get on corals because shit's slower than normal. Summertime selection sucks. Suppliers take a lot of time. They take more time off. They do fewer and farther. The orders are fewer and farther in between. So, keep your pH. My LFS tested my water and told me to treat it. Man, first of all, I would run from that LFS if they're testing your pH in your reef tank. You don't be fucking with your pH, dude. I would not listen to that LFS. There's a million other things you should be checking before your fucking pH level. Your alk, your magnesium, making sure that your salt level is correct with a calibrated refractometer. pH would be the last thing. I haven't tested my pH in fucking 8 years or something. You should not be checking your pH really. I mean, I'm not saying never check it, but that should be the last thing any reef person really should be messing with. Jonah Ray, what up? As I said, dude, this is the time. $20 for this piece. Giving away corals, Jonah Ray. You see this? 20 American dollars. And this ain't the $20 bill from when I was a kid. Yeah, I've seen people say the bid's at 20 right now. Carlos has it. people will say that, like, oh, I ran a line from outside to my tank. Dude, I've never done any of that shit. Check your alkalinity. The pH level is the measurement of acidity, just how acid or alkaline something is. I'm sure you understand that. The alkalinity is the ability of your tank to take in acid but not change the pH level. That's why we call it a buffer. It's like buffering. Your fish takes a shit or a piss, acid. The gravel in your tank could be alkaline, it could be acidic. There's all these things fighting the water you're using, the salt you're using, all these things that are fighting that, but your alkalinity is the thing that you should be dosing the most and checking the most. 25? Bruh, let's go. I don't know why the elegance is not on the Dropbox. Let me refresh this really quick and see. Yeah, it's right there on mine. Bruh. What the fuck? Am I just like retarded? I'm not seeing it or what? Try it again. It already exists. Replace it. Sorry, I'm looking for this piece here. And now they're not even showing up there. What the fuck? 35, you got it? I don't know what these videos are, so it might look weird for a second. Oh, I got a really awesome meat right here. I forgot about this thing. Dude, I feel like an idiot because it's not on here. All files, maybe. Nothing. I don't know. I might have to pull that elegance up from somewhere else. Jackie, are you seeing the elegance? Don't try to raise it. Sorry, I can't read the chat. I'm looking for the stupid elegance squirrel. Okay. I'll just go to like Dropbox.com, I guess, because this is pissing me off. All right, 35, going once. Sorry about that. Switch to all reef, dose another chemical. Higher the alk, the more porous, fragile SPS skeletons can be. Well, yeah, obviously there's a limit to, just because, yeah, you don't want to just raise your alk forever. I'll never have pH move if I just raise my alk forever. 35, let's call it. $8.4, yeah, I mean, that would be fine. 8.4, well, that's high. What are they shooting for then? I don't know. LFSs be fucking LFSing, dude. A lot of them don't know fucking shit. And I'm not even trying to be like that. It's just is true. Especially if they do multiple things like fish, corals, everything. Let's do some Zoes. We haven't, oh man, I haven't done any A-cans. Bro, can we get to it? Look at this. Dude, look at this A-can right here. This thing is nasty. All right, I'll try to pick up the pace here. Sorry. Just bothering me. I can't find the stupid elegance that I was using. What if I rename it? It's really weird. It's just, I've seen it flash for a second. Now it's gone. That was the weirdest thing ever. Highest NA Cantho you got right now that isn't spoken for? I'm not sure. There's a lot of meats here right now. 50. I do have some meats for you guys tonight though, so hang on a second. Jesus, I gotta do it on these little ass thumbnails. Bro, I can't even see what the fuck. Oh, here we go. Damn. That was annoying as shit. Elegance is going up here in like, let's see, probably after this piece. If it worked right. There it is. Damn, that was a pain in my ass. It's going up right now. Okay. $50, Ben. You got it. I don't know what was going on. I'm putting it in my Dropbox like I do everything else. It's just not showing up. So I had to go on Dropbox.com, download it like old school. So one large file. I guess so. It's not even the nicest elegance we have, but that's the one we're doing tonight. It is really cool, but there's two more that look really nice. Those will be for this week. Ready? $5%. Here it is, right here. Let's see. Look at us. I told you I'd get it done, dude. Bro, this thing is fucking nasty. And that's after me, finger banging it around. Not to talk like that, but it's like I was picking it up and moving it. And that motherfucker's nice, dude. Pink tips, $200. Let's go. Makes sense with hammers looking most pissed off or typically quick health indicator. Hammer's not really a canary in the coal mine. I mean, that would tell me that like maybe, man, I don't know. It's hard to say, dude. Because any way to help somebody with the reef tank, it's like you got to ask them 2 more questions. Because it could be so many things. It could be something as simple as, you know how many times I've went hours trying to help people with their tank just to find out they have a flame angel that's like picking at the LPS. And you're like, yeah, that was the problem the whole time. So I don't know. That's hard to say. Flow is a big thing for LPS though. I can tell you that much. Like if you don't get the flow right on hammers, they don't like it. Same with torches. But yeah, I mean, but if your alk is moving around and your pH is moving around or you're fucking with it, that could do it. I think most people's problem is they don't even know what their salt actually is because salt equipment sucks so bad. Like you might think I have a refractometer and I calibrated it last week. It's like, dude, buy 20 refractometers and calibrate 20 of them and you'll get 13 different readings at least. And then your best bet is to take an average. What we do is we use like 6 different things, like 2 or 3 refractometers, a digital one. And we've learned for us, we have to keep the salt at 1.027 on the digital readout. That's just like we've taken an average of all the fucking equipment. And when we look at the tanks and we go, that's the spot that we want it to be in. So, and that's just the salt. You know what I'm saying? Hydrometer. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen one of those since I was in fucking diapers, my guy. Bro, $200, anything less, it's not worth it to do it. This is such a nice piece. Nobody want this one? I'll put something else up. Check this Acantho out. I'll put this one on the website tomorrow, so Randall can't say I didn't post anything. How big is the cone? What do you mean? This is not a cone bottom. This is like a big flat bottom on this one. Flat bottom elegance. I know Kyle likes the flat bottoms, dude. He looks like a good old pancake bottom ass boy. All right, I almost went on to the next piece. You got it for 2. You know, it's not as big as you might think. This elegance coral is not huge. I got 2 other ones that are bigger. The ones below it are bigger, but it's just the, depth of field where it is. I mean, that's a Heliofungia to the side. I would say this thing's maybe 6-7 inches. That's what she said. I ain't never heard it. Other elegance hurt though. Not to touch each other. We put them next to each other. We found out that putting the elegance corals and the acanthos together works. It's not something I'm trying to do. It ended up happening because the elegance is opened up and they're touching a few acanthos, but they survived together, which surprised me. So kind of nice because we keep them, similar in the tank when we're packed like we are. So $200, let's go. Hey, sometimes mythical, you got to sell the job no matter what. All right, let's go. Nice piece. I thought this was cool. And you know what? Somebody asked me about this and they were like, it was a supplier picture. And they were like, is it really red? And I didn't really know how to tell them. I was like, I don't know. It's not my picture. And I got to get it to see. You know what I mean? And they ended up not taking it. Like they didn't claim it. And I'm so fucking glad because this may not look that cool to you, maybe. This is a fucking awesome piece right here. 390 calcium, that's not going to do nothing. That's like, you're not that far away from where you need to be. Man, I fucking like this piece a lot. It's extremely unique. I really don't want to take less than 450. I might keep this one if nobody wants it. It's just different, dude. With the highlighter center and the patchy blue, I've never seen one like this. That motherfucker is badass, dude. But I don't know what color to describe it as. I guess red. No, not anymore. I had a display tank here and at my shop. I had a bunch at my shop. But I just prefer the farms, dude. I don't know. I don't care about display tanks. Maybe to grow out some colonies at some point. This is an acantho. But I don't know if I ever see me doing a display tank. I just like farms. I like collecting. I don't know why I'm like that. I don't care. I don't care about gravel. I don't care about fish unless they're doing a job. I've had all that stuff. Maybe I would do it again, just like doing it with my kids, setting up a display would be cool. And it would be cool to have a tank where we just throw like the most highest end or do like a Zoe only tank or something. But yeah, I have a lot of corals that aren't for sale. Like I have corals that were gifts from people that I really like, and I'll never sell those corals because they were a gift. You know what I mean? There's some corals that I would never just sell off the whole piece. Like it would be me selling off, like I would always keep a colony. Bottom right. Need an acantho? Oh, bottom tank. Let me see. Probably the best deal I could do on an acantho would be probably like that one at 250. That's probably the best deal, I would say. This is impressive as most. Need an acantho bottom like JV1. I don't think that's impressive as most. Yeah, we know that you're a JV1 hater, Mythical, and we don't really care about it. None of us give a shit. So it's been noted. And we like you. But noted, we don't care. Guess what? We don't care. Contrarian, you little hater. Like instead of sand. Who needs sand when you got acanthos, bruh? Well, I'm being tongue in cheek, but you be saying little snide comments sometimes. I be catching it. And I be catching it. All right. This is my favorite one that's kind of filming right now. Dude, I don't know why, but I'm loving the blue acanthos. Look at that fucking thing, dude. Damn. I still think Ricordia Bottom. I'm still friends with that guy. And what he's talking about is I got a buddy who had blue glitter 500 if you want it. a buddy who had all Recordia. He would only come in the shop, buy Recordia. And he had all, and he would just drop them in because Recordias are usually loose. Well, not now, but Florida Recordias, you can't collect them unless they're loose. So we would get Florida Recordias and they would just be loose all the time. So he would take them and he would lay them in the tank and just let them go where they're going to go, to the point where there was no more room on the floor, dude. It was awesome. It was awesome. I'm just giving you shit, you son of a bitch. Man, oh yeah, she's got a nasty collection. But I feel like that's what it is. It's like one of those tanks where it's like a Ghani only tank. It's like it's an Acantho, even though hers is not an Acantho only tank. It's just like, man, you don't see that, you know? And I think she's hooked a lot of us on meat corals. I know for sure I wouldn't see half the meats that we have without her. And now we're just like totally addicted. It's insane. Jeroboam, bro. Nice piece. 500, I think you're going to take it. I love the blue glitter one. I love any of the glitter ones. I would say that's my favorite strain of any of the Acanthos. Crazy collector. We're just giving you shit, dude. Relax, bro. Is it your first time here? Hello, my first time here. He's defending his name. Said, I've been looking for a glitter. Dude, I'm looking for a bitch with a name belt that say glitter on it. Oh, let's go. Man, I had a fucking good week with the family, dude. Like, it was like a heartfelt... Dude, I'll just tell you right now. Let me open up a bit. When the fireworks were going off, and this was after like Friday when we went to the Friendship Festival. Saturday, we went on a bunch of rides and ate a bunch of food and played games, had an awesome time. Swimming in the pool all weekend. Sunday, birthday party. This was at the end of it all. Fireworks, like 2 blocks from our house. So close. I'm just like, I'm going to be 70, 80 years old and be like, damn, was that the best it ever got? Was that peak? So it was awesome. Gratitude, attitude, man. It was pretty fucking cool. Lighting up the kids' faces. Dude, when that first firework went off, I think Pearlie might have shit her pants a little bit. They're just playing in the field. When's it start? When's it start? Boom! You feel it in your chest now, huh? 515. Thank you guys for the bids, bro. I love these right here. I will always try to bring these in. In my opinion, the blue glitters totally underpriced compared to like the other ones are like $800-900 bucks. 515 Jeroboam, you got it. I still can't believe J-Man knows Tommy. Dude, one time, Tom was the man in high school. He was the size he is now in high school when we played football. Tom was number 69. On purpose, number 69. He had the giant neck roll, so he just looked like a fucking beast. And you always knew, you know how in MMA, you know a guy's crazy if his ears are all cauliflower? You know, Parrotfish, what I'm talking about? Check out this plate coral, dude. Holy fuck. This thing is fucking slamming bright. 160 if you want it. You know how fucking you get the cauliflower ear? It's from my phone. It didn't cut off the ending. In football, when you had the marks on your helmet, that's how you knew that was the best guy on the other squad. You seen the other guy, and it was just it was a rainbow of nicks of colors of helmets on his head. That's how you know that guy was good guy. Dude, that's how Tom's helmet was. It was absolutely fucking hammered with every color of every fucking team, and you knew he was the beast, number 69. Oh, dude. Tom was even Bobby's friend on MySpace. Hey, no, this is, I was Bobcat, he was Tomcat, okay? Sorry, I don't see many people IRL with clashing helmets. Yeah, with the other team. So, like, we were the Braves and we were red, but he'd have like green all on his helmet from kicking their ass, and then like blue from another team. And then you also got stickers. You ever see like stickers on helmets on like the back? They do it in like college, I think. It's from like highlights or records or something. And his shit was fucking, it was gassed up, dude. It was gassed up with stickers. Check out this Ghani. This was a wild Ghani. Pink one so glow. I might be going too fast. I don't know which one. Send me a screenshot if you can. I really like this Ghani. This is a wild piece that came in. I know it's not like the brightest thing we've ever seen. It's like a pastel color, but I still really like this piece. 120 if you want it. Highlight plays and hits. Yeah, his thing was fucking him fucking with Sammy's ex-boyfriend at the time and shit. Yeah, he gets into fights. Tom's been into a couple of fights. I've never. No, this is a Ghani. I've never had any problems with him over the years. He used to have this big brown van, just a hippie van. And he used to drive around slanging hash balls. And the move was he would stick them on the car door and he'd just pull up. And that's all you did was pluck it off the car door. Cough your fucking balls off. All right, let's see if we got any fucking Zoe people, dude. I took some quick, not my best picture, a little closed up. Pink Diamond, nasty piece. Let's see if anybody wants some Zoes. Pink Diamond, top 5 Zoes for me, maybe. No, it's probably been bumped down a bit. I'm going to say Pink Diamond, top 8 Zoes of all time for me. I don't think it cracks the top 5 anymore. There was a time where Pink Diamonds for sure cracked the top 5, but there's so many nice ones out there now. And I can't name the top 5 off the head. I just don't think it's not in the Jordan, Kobe, Shaq conversation anymore. But it is a classic and it is needed in every collection. I'll tell you which ones I'm liking and that you guys robbed me of. The Monsters Inc. I didn't realize, dude, the guy who sold me the collection, he was like, you can't be selling those for what you sold them for. He's like, you sold like a $400 Zoe for way too cheap. I'm like, I bought the whole pack. I didn't know. But I do really like those. I think those are cool. They might be top 5. Maybe. Send me a pic of it. I could probably tell you what it is. I mean, I'm not like the best with Zoe names. I've just been doing it so long. I have some Zoes that I've had for 15 years that have came in and out of the hobby and had a new name each time. So it'll be like on the 6th name I've ever seen it get introduced as. It's like, no, whatever. It is what it is. So I don't really do the names as much anymore. 25, let's call it. Even though it was an awesome weekend, I am, relieved that all the stuff is kind of over and we can kind of chill a little bit. Because it was a lot of work, dude. Because we're entertainers. Clearly, you watch the stream. You come to my crib, dude, you're getting entertained. I got a ton of weird shit that I've just not released. This is a chalice. I don't know, man. It looks like it's going to be something crazy, but I don't really know what it is. I don't want to take less than 100 because this thing looks nasty when it in person. And if this grows out with that striped rim right there, bro, dirty. That's what I said. It has like lines like a convict, but it has like bright orange and blue center, and then it's like a pink as far as the old growth. 6% was the last wheel spin. I will be spending a lot of time in the farm. Like I said, Tim's not here. So there's no packages to be put away, but I got to do the water changes and all that stuff. And I don't mind. I want to spend some time with the corals. Neglected them a little bit this weekend. Not neglect. I mean, you know, obviously everything gets fed and looked at, but I don't spend as much time down here on the weekend when we have birthday parties and shit. So I want to spend my time with the tanks. This is one of my favorite Favias. You guys be sleeping on this one. I like the yellow streaks in it. I think it's awesome. It will grow like a combe. I don't know. Ever filmed walking around the farm? Yeah, we've been live doing that and stuff too. It's, dude, making content, even though it's like mandatory thing, God, it's time consuming, dude. When you don't have anybody dedicated to it, when it's just us, you know. And we have so many corals. So that's what really, I would feel so bad just filming me walking around the farm when there's corals that have been here for 6 weeks that haven't been photographed. Switch from Reefroids to the AB Plus, and holy cow, I've seen some major growth. Well, what you don't want to do when you see something like that, I mean, Reefroids and AB Plus, two different things. So you're talking about an amino acid and a food. So these are two different things. But what you don't want to do with amino acids is, yeah, this is a Favia. If you've never used aminos, what will happen is your tank will respond, especially if you've never used it. And then people make the mistake of being like, oh, well, my corals really responded to that. I'm going to do more. And then you'll fuck your tank up like that. So if you use aminos and you go, man, my orangers look just a little bit more orange, don't fucking overdo it. Don't try to like push that too far because it will grow algae and shit. But if I was going to use Reefroids, which we do every once in a while, man, I would say I use Reefroids. Dude, if it's twice a month, anywhere from 3 to 1 time a month, maybe. 45, going once. One of my favorite pieces right here. So pretty. My sweet. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that happens to a lot of people, you know, causing almost a burnout. What do you mean burnout? I just think people overuse it once they like it, you know. Amazing for Gauni I'll watch the breakdown of the ingredients, what Gaunis actually consume, break it down. It's by far the best. If I could, I don't know if they still sell it, but I would use Gania Power. That food was awesome. It was specifically for Goniopora. We had the creator on the show years ago. And but Reefroids does seem similar to that. So and yeah, I don't have any issues with Reefroids. I think that they, like I said, we use them, but it's not like something we're using all the time, you know. Damn. They don't want to see that one. It's too much. Reefroids better than Reef Chili. I feel like Reef Chili, Reefroids, Gania Power. Fucking, there's a ton of them that look like powder. They all smell the same. They all look the same. They're probably all very similar. So, Benareef, that's another one. Or Benapets. That one looks a little different from the others. Honestly, I think it's just like with humans. It's like food, man. If you can mix it up, that's going to be your best bet. We use LPS pellets from Fauna Marin. I feel like that's one of the best food. If you can get anything from Fauna Marin, I think that's just quality shit. That would be like feeding yourself steak, filet mignon steak. But it's about the granule size. Like, not everything can eat the pellets, so you either have to grind it down or buy the different fucking, sizes or whatever. This one's really cool. I call them Mountain Dews, but we just made that name up. Coral cane. I've seen that one before. I used it once. I think they sent us some. I didn't have any issues with it, but it was a little weird consistency. Benepet's based on insect exoskeletons. It was made for white worm growth. Weird. Reef claims to not raise phosphates. They all say that shit. I don't know. I don't know if I buy any of that. The LimeWire logo, dude, let's go. Deuces just had fucking flashbacks to R. Kelly fucking toot toot. Give me that beep beep. Used to download R. Kelly and fried his computer, dude. Running her. Can you see a white guy like him singing? Running her hands through my fro, sitting on 24s. Let's go. 35. And corn. President spam talk when you download something bad. Dude. Those were the days, though, dude. I was downloading Trailer Park Boys. I was on Trailer Park Boys before anybody. Making a whole album, keeping it in a girl closet, peeing on her. Nope. That's what you was downloading, dude. And Mythical definitely looks like he used to make CDs for chicks. Like a girl he's never even approached before, he would like make summer CDs. And then one day finally get the courage just to give it to her, dude. Didn't even say nothing. I burned this for you. 35 going once. And dude, how about this? Tell me I'm wrong if you're old enough. Everybody had a guy who sold burned DVDs. Dude, I remember watching movies where literally it was on a DVD, but somebody filmed it on a camcorder and there was, the people in the audience and shit. I was that guy. Oh, yeah, a bunch of fucking entrepreneurs in here. Dude, my buddy used to have a fucking sleeve, bro. I'm talking about, dude, his shit was stacked. Bro had 3-4 burners going, dude. Now people got 3D printers. Back in my day, people had CD burners. Them CD burners, boy. That was before, dude, people would stand outside of Walgreens and sell DVDs before there was a Netflix. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. Let's just do this little mushroom. OG Star Wars trilogy? Damn, dude. My buddy would do weird stuff. He had like one of the things I remember getting was Ren and Stimpy when it was like R-rated. Like a lot of people don't know this. There was 2 Ren and Stimpies. There was like a PG-13 that was the majority of what they made. But either before or after, there was like a rated R Ren and Stimpy, maybe like 2 seasons or 3. And it was fucking wild. That was one of the things I remember the most about the burned DVDs. Is that a second one behind it? That's a piece of Coraline. This guy works at a fish store. I don't know what a fucking piece of Coraline looks like. What the fuck are we doing? Dude, banger. Banger. This thing is screaming. I would consider this a rainbow, even though it doesn't have a lot of the other colors. Raunchy, dude, for sure. The black boxes for cable. Bring back Blockbuster. No, see, I'm not one of those people. With some things, that was nostalgic, dude. I would go with my dad to get a Dogs and Suds root beer. There was a candy place, a candy store, and the movie Family Video or Blockbuster. Dude, I'd get a fucking Dogs and Suds 6-pack for the weekend, and then go rent one of the old wrestling, like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. My dad would let me just go, hey, go pick a movie. I'll be in this back room behind the beads back here. I don't know, but there was like a restroom or something back there. And so I'm picking out the wrestling, dude. What are we gonna watch? I watched WrestleMania 1 last time. I'm watching number 2. And that was pretty, this weekend I thought was peak living with my kids and shit. I mean, that was pretty peak living too. Before meeting Jackie and having kids, that was peak living. $45 going once. I got your dad's videos in my WrestleMania video once. Deuces, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You're the type of dude to not even fucking rewind. Dude, Deuces, I guarantee you this, dude. You don't rewind your videos before you return them because you're not kind. And you don't put your fucking shopping cart back either, do you? You just leave it in the parking lot. Fucking wheels. Well, you at least close the refrigerator with your fucking hip. All right? Son of a bitch. Let's go. $50. It's going to be a lot of lives this week, I feel. What are you going to do with all these corals? I got your dad's videos. That was pretty good. That was peak living, dude. The Dogs and Suds, man. That was a good root beer. It's still around. It's kind of hard to find. What do we got? Just did an A-can. I don't know, man. People are hard to please. What do you want to see? It's one of my favorites, though. Let's do this one really quick. Rainbow Hornet? Bam. Especially, I don't know what's next weekend. 4th of July? Sure, we'll do a Sunday show. But I could tell you this, man. I'm working at my own pace this week since we're not shipping. I would like to spend some time in the pool and working out, but that's about it. I'm going to be really one with the corals this week, so I will definitely be posting. I don't know about a special live. What day is the 4th fall on? On a Saturday? No, we'll do like something on that Sunday probably. I don't see me going live this Saturday. I'm taking it in, hanging with the kids. This motherfucker's never, even though I'm right here, I'm always working. No, what's really awesome about being old and knowing the seasons for us, it's cool that we know the times to kind of chill and the times to kind of go hard. And we gonna be going hard. $50, let's go. We'll do 1 or 2 more and we'll bounce them out of here. I'm gonna be around, dude. Fucking Tim. Impregnating all these damn women's. I mean, one woman. Okay, not trying to get them in trouble or nothing. One woman can't fucking work. Baby's already 1 day old. Motherfucker got to call off motherfucking work, dude. 1 day old. Been home for a couple hours. Damn. No, you know what's awesome? Everything worked out so good with the heat, them having the baby. Life is pretty good. I can't lie, man. All right, let's see what we had for video. How much maternity leave? Is it the same word when a man leaves? They should have a different word for when a man leaves. Like instead of maternity leave, that should be for like a woman. Then is that what the name is? Paternity. Okay, it's dude, I'm such a genius that I instinctually knew that there should have been another word. I guess if I was a genius, I would have just known the word. $80. This one is a badass Malaysian Yuma. This motherfucker is cool, different color. I felt like there was a word for it. Well, it's been a while since I've done a water change. Paternity, Tim is paternity maxing, apparently. Just over there fucking paternity maxing. God, no, this is a Mayan, a Malaysian Yuma that we got. Bruh, still paternity maxing. It's been, the baby's been home for hours now. And he's just paternity maxing. So I'm going to be one with the reef this week. Oh, dude, let's go. Lazo. What's up, my boy? I don't know what we're doing, Lazo. These people are hard to please, dude. Look at this. Here is a spawn Scully. Again, Tenny's out. Tenny's always out on these, bro. Let's go 45. That's a good deal. That's a spawned Scolamia, not a fragged one. Damn, that's awesome. Look at what is Tim playing. They sent me a picture of the baby watching the first stream. I'm not going to dox their baby out with 2 hours at home. But Tim's getting struck out on baseball and watching the stream in the background. That's what's up. That damn motherfucker's got more hair than I do already. That's some bullshit, dude. Day one. Blue ones, I wouldn't say any of them were particularly blue. They're more like this, like purple. I mean, if you look at the rim, it's blue. They're more this weird purpley green colors. Yeah, congrats to Tim. I'm so excited, dude. Him and my son are like a year and like 2 days apart. And then Coral's is a few days after that. So it's going to be awesome, man. Hopefully, yo kids are on the stream with our kids here in like, ain't going to be soon enough. Yeah, that's crazy. Glad everybody's healthy. That's the main issue. They couldn't obviously make it to the birthday party because they were making their own birthday. But next year is going to be dope. His world changed overnight, dude. It's going to be awesome. Tim's going to be a good dad. He pays attention. You know, if he's not going to let him get on the line, I think it's going to be pretty awesome. I think our kids are going to be awesome friends. You can have that one on tap. You got it. 55. Will. Oh, I didn't see it. Girl or boy? Crazy, man. Old, I'm the unk. And now he's, I mean, is he unk status? It's hard for me to put Tim as unk status because he's always been a little bit younger than I have been. You know, he's for some reason he's always been younger than me. Stupid sentence. But I think he's officially just sucks because his hairline is still just like a baby boy's, dude. What the fuck? Bro's got a fucking 12-year-old boy's fucking hairline, dude. It's like such horseshit. But you could still be unk. 36 is unk. Yeah, and I mean, you're fucking always around our rugrats, so as my kids call him, Timmy Tim. Timmy Tim, you like my shirt? Timmy Tim, can you put this in a box? Bro, this is one of the brightest Ganis we got in the farm. It's actually pretty hard to capture this one. I think I did okay. Because usually it's just very hard to capture. This thing is so bright. We cut this a while ago. Dude, I don't want to take less than 80. We got 2 cuts out of this thing. But this video doesn't do it justice. It is so bright in person. Sunny D Gani, I don't know. It just, to me, it reminds me of like a watermelon, but it's just crazy bright. Did you see my video with all those Gani colonies? Those are going to be listed here this week. I was waiting for everything to kind of open up a little bit more. Actually, the last thing I did was I took that Gani video and then we went to the festival and started the weekend and shit. And Tim's not going to be here, so they're not going to get cut. So I'm going to sell those colonies if you guys want them. I love that video. There's some nice ones in there that I didn't even get in that video. So I am looking forward to get back to work. I spent a decent amount of money on birthdays and, you know, we didn't stream. We still streamed on Friday, didn't we? Damn, we're some fucking badasses. I don't even know how we did that. Probably why I'm so tired now. Thank God I don't have to go to the airport tomorrow. I hate being a broke bitch now. Dude, you got the job, right? Are you still there? I told you it wouldn't take long for bro to learn the industry. He's like, fuck this. No, I hope it's going good. Big Red Dog, you got it at $100. Man, I'm telling you, this is way nicer in person. Going once, going twice. So pretty. I got one more of them. And Ganis aren't one of those things that I keep like every strain of. I don't know why. I just don't. They're so fucking slow growers for the most part that. But I do have a few. I have like a Grandmaster that I keep. I've got an Amaze Balls. I've got some of those. I think there's 2 or 3 of the Lemon Glitter bigger chunks left. I'm keeping those. I don't make near as much as I did doing construction. Well, yeah, I can see that. But yeah, the beating your body up for construction's got to suck, dude. I mean, I've done heavy labor shit. It's been a long time. But I've done it and it sucks, man. It'll kick your ass, dude. Anybody want a Bauer Banky? Fucking Bauer Banky chunky monkey? Like just blood red. You got to cook this thing though. Here's the deal with the Bauer like this. For this price, 150 is a killer price, by the way. It's like the size of a brass knuckle. But the thing with the Bauer Banky, it's like a chalice. You got to cook it. If you look at this thing, it's healthy. The tentacles are out. But it still could be puffier and bigger. Look close, dude. There's like whites and pinks going on that if you pull that out of this thing, bro, 6-8 months in your tank, and it's just nasty. I like this one. We think of these tank spawn scolies will get the same size. How quick will they grow? They will for sure get the same size as a regular scolie, yeah. As far as growth, I don't know because it's a fairly rare thing. So I don't know how many people are going to be able to tell you I grew a spawn scolie to a large scolie in It's like kind of a newer phenomenon. That's why they're so rare. I've never in my life. I've been doing this since 2011 as Kush Corals, but I was also an aquarium, had an aquarium before that. And I've never seen this before, so I don't know if anybody would be able to tell you. I can tell you this, man. They fucking eat really well because the tentacles are always out. So I like them. I think they're awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I'd be lying if I was like, it's going to be a full scully in 2 years. I really don't know, man. It could take 5, 6 years. It might be 2 years. I'm not for sure. Bro. You guys killed me on the last one. 100 if you want this one. I've got a spawn scully that I rescued from an LFS. It's growing like a weed. Like they got it as a spawned one because it didn't spawn there. They bought a spawned one. Because I have noticed that they're available at 2 or 3 different suppliers. And the way it works is wholesalers here in the US, they're buying from fewer people overseas, maybe even the same people. And I'm assuming that farm in Australia that spawned those, they've been selling them to a few of my suppliers. That's why we've been seeing them. Grade A green, I don't know if they even know if that's exist. Most of the green ones aren't considered to be top grade. But there's dude, I think we bought 40 of them. So I'll be posting them, trust me. Got 3 of them. Yeah, they're cool. And they're going around. And that's kind of typical because, there's levels to where, obviously the end user, the vendor, the wholesaler, the exporter, the diver, the old chain of commands, dude. But I can't imagine like how many of these things and then how long they had to wait before they could even put them on frag plugs, and then how many did they have? It's like pretty cool. I really like this one. Super bright orange. I personally think this is 100 times cooler than fragged scolies. First of all, the shape of the frag scolies is so dumb. And I don't know, I just kind of like seeing where these are going to go, Might look similar. This one has light green, dark green. Yeah, I'd like to see them at different stages too, You got it, baby. $100. What do we got? 11 o'clock. Let's do one more. I'm pretty beat. I'm going to be doing a lot more work this week with Tim being gone. Fucking eternity maxing over there. And Jessica. Maternity maxing. Bunch of fucking slack maxing going on, if you ask me. That's a joke. It's perfect time to take off. Let's see. What could we do for the last one? I think this was a good one here. You guys have been liking those. We'll do it. We'll do this one. I don't want to do it for 5, but we will. Pink meat. You know what, Kaylee? Remember that one you asked me about, the Sinorina? I took a picture of it today. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, look at this. It's bleached, but it's so healthy. This is the one you asked me about in that video like a week or 2 ago. You can see right through it. Wine and design, you're not gonna have to wait too long. I had a crazy busy weekend with the family, man. We had 2 kids' birthdays and we were hosting people here. Seen friends I haven't seen for a long time. So for a long time. So it was a little bit of a long week for me, but now we're just back to normal besides the Slack maxing that's happening over on the No Talk Timmy household. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to be posting. I want to try to sell as much as I can. So the following week is just a crazy shipping week where we get all your guys' stuff out. It's too hot to ship anyways this week for us. So we're chill maxing as well. But yeah, you'll see me post, and then maybe we'll do a live tomorrow. It's going to be a weird week because we're not shipping. So you might see us live on like a Tuesday when you don't normally see us live. So, but we're always live on Fridays and Sundays. If I'm not live, I'm dead. And if I'm dead, like, you can trust that you've been dead for months. So I will be here. Can't always promise I'm starting at 8 p.m. The 4th, if it's a Saturday, probably not. No. For 5 is insane. I know. At the end of the stream too. Like, but you know what the psychology is? It's like, I used to stream, Kaylee, until basically everybody was just broke. It would get to the end where it'd be like, all right, everybody spent their money. It ain't like new people are going to rush in at midnight. Let's call it. Now the psychology is leave them hanging with something good. You know, end on a high note. Justin Gagey could have just won at UFC, retired, White House, whatever, politics aside. That would have been the moment to do it, but no. He's going to try to keep going. I know how to go out on top. So, some people work Sundays. Hey, you can still put me in the pocket and listen. So no excuses nowadays. You can have ChatGPT do your job while you're fucking watching the stream. I ain't trying to hear it. 45 is crazy. Going once. We got 1 million Zoes, by the way. So they all got to get photographed. You figure they were not all open. I mean, a lot of stuff came in Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't remember what day. I'll be here nonetheless, man. $45 for a strat is insane. Oh, going once is probably going to be the cheapest you'll find one. Going twice? I'm going to go cottage cheese max, I think. I'm pretty hungry. Let's go. 45. You got it. Fix the broken garbage around here. Give it time, my friend. Give it time. Pretty soon it'll be a robot coming to your crib. All right, check it out. That's it for me. I'm pretty beat. Long weekend. Long dad weekend, bro. Kids cutting grass, showing off the lawn, seeing old friends, family members. I'm beat. All right, I'm going to chill for the rest of the night. When can I get the sign arena? I feel comfortable selling that sign arena anytime. It's just going to color up. That's all. It's just going to take time to color up. That, you see how healthy that shit is? I'll get you a video of it. Whatever didn't sell will be posted tomorrow. I'm going to go posting on the website tomorrow, messing around the tanks. Since Timmy's not here, I'm just going to be, and it's going to be too hot for me to do anything. You see this complexion? Not exactly going to go outside in the 110 degree weather. So, and I'm not shipping. What the fuck am I going to do with myself? You know? Only takes 30 seconds to give Jackie the razzle dazzle. What am I going to do with the rest of the time? Shout out to Jackie one time in the background. She does so much with the kids. She had a pretty tiresome week. The baby, it's really hard to get the baby to sleep when there's people at the house. Dogs barking. Kids are stomping and screaming. So we're just kind of getting used to, or we want to get used to back to normal. So that's it for me. I will see you guys. If you're in the Discord, no new stuff coming in besides that private collection, but that'll be next week. So don't hit me tomorrow talking about, look at this. There ain't enough for an order. We got to get our stuff out. It's too hot. I'll see you guys. Hopefully the next live will be soon. Sooner than later for sure. All right. I'm out. Peace.
I'll tell you what freedom is to me. No fear.
But every journey comes with a... Before the stages...